What a little kiddo thing will you never stop doing? Sliding across wood floors in my socks to enter another room. Asking my kids, when I am driving, if we are there yet. Every time. At the grocery store. Getting a few steps running start and riding on the shopping cart when nobody is looking. Folding my arms in the shower and letting a bunch of water pool up in my arms and then letting it splash. Using the force to open automatic doors. Occasionally going about my daily business and randomly pretending I'm in a much cooler story than my life actually is. Like, I could be checking my mail, but I could imagine I'm a secret agent checking for messages from my handler when I'm doing it. Running up the stairs really fast after I turn all the lights off and lock up for the night. I always feel like someone will chase me. Hasn't happened yet, so I have that going for me. Running the stairs up on all fours in my grandma's house. Staring out the window of moving cars pretending there is a little person running along jumping all the obstacles outside. Getting excited over snow days. Sleeping with a cuddly toy. Petting any cat that I come across. The ones that let me, anyway. If I see a cat on a wall, I will stop, stand on top toe, pet it, and only then resume my day, even if I'm late. Making sure I step inside the tiles. Eat fruit snacks. Swinging on swings whenever I get the chance. Eating Captain Crunch. I'm 60. Pick my nose. Play out a whole scene in my head whispering passionately alone in my room. Getting excited about Christmas. It might just be me and my dog living in my house, but I'll be damned if I'm not putting up a tree, lights, and plenty of other decorations around the house. And there will be presents under the tree. Even if they are just for the dog. Edit. Thanks for the silver stranger. 'Tis my first. Edit 2. Thanks for another silver another stranger. 'Tis my second. Being just a little afraid of the dark if I am alone. Naps. It is nap city up in here. Getting excited about everything. The world just fills me with awe. Even the little things. My friends will sometimes make fun of me for it. But I don't mind. It is fun to see the world that way. Turning the light off in the hallway then sprinting to my bed. Making car noises when I push the shopping cart at a store. I am 18 years old and I still count with my fingers to reaffirm whatever amount I got is correct. Eating Kraft macaroni and cheese with that orange powder cheese. I know it is terrible for me, but 2 or 3 times a year I get a craving and the grocer has them on special and piled in the front of the store and I buy 2 boxes. I need 2 packs worth of the orange powder for 1 box of noodles. After it is consumed, I wonder why I did that. Pretend I'm a fictional character. I do this when I'm very bored lol. Using my imagination to entertain myself and go on adventures without ever leaving my house. Playing those Dumbus Claw games at seaside boardwalks. I always loved playing those games, but my mom was cruel after me whenever I wanted to play. Then I met my so, and now whenever we go to a boardwalk we always play and usually win. I've won so many adorable stuffed animals, sharks, Pasheen. It's just a really great feeling when you can do something with someone and both enjoy it. Watching animation. Splashing in puddles. Eating fresh snow. Smelling flowers. Saying hello to dogs and cats. Briefly sniffing markers when I open them up. Climbing the stairs on alphas. I will run up the stairs like a dog and you can't stop me. Popping all the bubble wrap. Pretending to be a ballerina in my kitchen. Voluntarily allowing my mouth to be scraped to shreds while eating a breakfast cereal peddled to me by a sub pirate. Coloring books. Exclamation mark. Looking at clouds in the sky and pointing out what else they look like. Empty wrapping paper tube equals sword. Legos. Laughing at farts. Sleeping in a bed with cuddly toys and watching cartoons. If I'm bored and I see my dog is just laying on the floor, sometimes I'll get down on the floor with her. Telling people to watch me while I do something ridiculous or unimpressive. Hey, S/O. Watch me jump onto the couch. I will always hold my pencil wrong for the rest of my life. Crunchy leaves. Stomp stamp. believing that most people are inherently good. I always close my closet door before going to bed. I am 14 and I know there is nothing in there, but I still cannot sleep unless it is closed. Watching cartoons. I saw the original She-Ra as it was airing episodes for the first time as a kid, and I'm watching new She-Ra on Netflix. Playing games, videos games, board games, hide and seek, etc. I'm glad my nephew was born. It gives me a chance to play with him. Picking my nose. I'm 28 and it's safe to assume I won't stop at this point. Jumping in piles of freshly raked leaves. Watching Saturday morning cartoons while eating cereal. Hiding behind a wall or a door and popping out to scare someone, be it a kid or an adult. Heck, I used to do it to my grandma and she would be scared badly. Lol. Pinky promise. Drinking hot chocolate with whipped cream and marshmallows. Sleeping with stuffed animals. Running up the stairs from the basement after turning off the light. Getting a head start with the shopping cart. Hopping up on the back and seeing if I can get to my car before it stops. Also, when I'm driving at night and it starts snowing, prepare for the jump to light speed. Every time. Rolling over in the bath onto my belly and trying to swim/float. I'm 35. Olive fingers. I'm never too old for a Disney film, which is why I might get Disney Plus. Costumes. Suck ass. Dunno what I am gonna do once my kids are too old to go trick or treating. Making fart noises when someone bends over. Sucking tits. Specifically, my whiffers. Video games. Melting when I see dogs. Watching the Iron Giant. Never gonna stop jumping in puddles. I really don't care if I ruin my nice boots either. Nothing a little missile or water cannot fix. I can't stand the taste or smell of mint. So when I get my teeth cleaned at the dentist I will ask what other flavors of polish they have. Usually end up with strawberry or cookie dough. Eating the shapes mac and cheese. I don't care what anyone says. It tastes better than plain mac and cheese. You can't change my mind lol. Hiding when my significant other comes home. Sometimes I have cereal for dinner when my wife is out. I'm almost 30. Laughing at farts. Stepping over cracks in the sidewalk. My Mothra's posture is fine for her age, but I don't want to risk it. Big truck goes VROOM and is good. Mooing at the cows we pass while on road trips. And Ash X200B. Moo and a moo to you too Mr. Moo cool. Brushing my hand across all the soft sweaters in Target when I'm walking down the aisles. Sliding on linoleum or hardwood floors in my socks. It's just so fun. Turning off the lights and then sprinting upstairs so the demons ascents can't get me. Battling invisible enemies. Walking the dog. Pew pew. Exclamation mark. Zombies down. Doing dishes? Take that giant squid monster. I will never stop eating Lucky Charms. Not ever. Cutting the meat in super tiny pieces and eating that with a spoon. So much satisfaction. Also, in the shower, I make soap bubbles with my fingers. Reading my African goosebumps. Doesn't matter how fucking old I am. Always want to consume Gersperm Zermajid. Slapping the attic pull string that hangs down from the attic door. Every time just like when I was 8.